I mean, we've all been told the same thing, that you can only be whatever your eyes can see.
Yeah.
But what if I told you you could be whatever you chose to be, would you believe it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you believe that you can get in the habit of making beautiful magic out of the sadness of situations? What about those pits? You know those ones, those pits placed perfectly along your path that cause you to become complacent. I mean, you got the power right there in your hands. You got the power to number your stars, rename the quasars, remove the shackles and blast past all the obstacles that's held you back thus far. Would you believe that I believe that you're more than what you think you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go well. Well.
If so, I implore you to come with me on this mental, spiritual, and dare I say it, physical staycation. See, I'm not coming to give you a way out. I'm just coming to teach you how to change your current station. So for those of you willing, for those of you brave enough, we can allow the boarding process to begin. See, for those of y'all all out of options, I'd like to welcome you aboard the Spaceship Motivation. Now let the journey begin. See, I gotta wake up in the morning and press play. I woke up in the morning and pressed play on my old middle cassette play. I think I'll have a little Bridget, Ray Charles, Howlin' Wolf, Billie Holiday, Etta James, all while listening to the vocal wonders of Stevie. But shit, that's just my morning musical coffee. But what's coffee without a little waffles while listening to a little waffle? Then add one, maybe two, eggs while counting, cymbal taps will count basic. And just for good measure, throw in a couple of slices of bacon into the skillet just to listen to a sizzle like Sade just does in the summertime when she shimmies, but then click, the tape stops. See, it's not like modern times when you can continuously float the rhymes. See, back in mine and some of y'all's day, you had to wait for the tape to stop, hit the eject, pull it out the tray, flip it over the side B, put it back in the reentry, and do what? Press play. Now it's wham, and I'm listening to the Careless Whispers, and I begin to hear about how everybody wants to move the world. And I develop tears for fears. But see, I ain't got nothing to be afraid of because I'm cooking in a non-stick skillet. But I still get caught up in a rapture whilst putting biscuits in the oven, attempting to become a baker, all while being soothed by the melanated melodies of Anita. Shit, I forgot about those eggs. See, I ain't like some of these other people. I don't like mine honey. I like mine cooked on scramble. So I grab my spatula, switch up my whole vernacular, scratching the skillet like I'm a DJ that wants to rap you. Next is fruit slices on a plate in the shape of D nice. And I get met with lyrics that cut so deep, my bones begin to harmonize, and I realize that even though it's been a long time, I still ain't over the depth of easy. And as these sounds blend together like a dope battle session, and the smells begin to hit my nostrils, I begin to lick my lips like LL in a cool 90s video. And I realize all these pieces of artistry must meet. Because of that, it's time that I eat. Press play. But shit, I can't stay too long because I got this date. And can I tell y'all about it? Y'all should? Alright. See, I met this chick so hip, she had my heart hopping. Like lowriders on a Sunday cruise. As time began to pass, she and I laughed so much we forgot to ask the obvious questions because no matter what the weather was, shit, we was cool.
Yeah.
She knew I was one of them Midwest cats, but I rock with the West Coast flow. And while she swore allegiance to the East, when Twister burst on the scene, she screamed and I sat back quiet and said, girl, shit, I already know. Our spirits began to grow. It seemed as though our time was coming to a close as I began to down the darkness over my soul. See, there was no more wrapped red rags, only long black trousers, trench coats, and pain. Miss Hip would call my name on the receiver of my metaphorical answer machine. It wasn't until the South bore scarred faces and ghetto boys told stories from candlelit rooms and country boys rocked to my favorite tune of candy painted cars and hitting switches. I sound so smooth, yet different, but I still kept my distance. She would oftentimes call me from mass numbers known as Neo Soul. I mean, why not? She knew I was a Prince fan from long before, so she tried D'Angelo. But it wasn't him, nah. It was Music Soul Child that started to drag my ass home. And it hit. When I heard a voice so different yet all the same. A man who named himself phonetically after a candy, M and M. What type of nick? Those cats fight. Yo, this cat got mad, he might fight. And I knew it was true when I heard it again that she wasn't worried about where I've been or who I saw or what club I went to with my homie. Baby's not worried because she knew she had me. She knew she had me when she hit me with that common sense. A yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. A 1, 2, y'all, and you don't stop. And I'm sitting back like, I'm kind of fading. And she was like, baby, come back to me. I'm fading. She's like, baby, come back to me. What do I gotta hit him with? He said he like that West Coast shit. So I'm gonna button up his blouse a bit. And I'm gonna hit him with that. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jacking the street, macking the hoes. Yo, and she knew straight. She said he's a Midwest cat. Baby's coming back. He's a Midwest cat. Baby's coming back. He's a Midwest cat. So I gotta hit him with that Tech 9 shit. Some of the people appointed to give an opinion never get it. I want you to come in without Virginia. He's really the enemy. And stand in the way, they slam today's gift and ever incredible get fanned away with grants to pay, just jam relay, skip to death and She had me on the ropes, feed me fresh beets for breakfast and lunch. And when it came to dinner, she fed me the leftovers and she called them samples. She knew I needed her because without her, my life was in shambles. Y'all, I'm in love with this brother. And I'm going to continue to roll with this. My love, my boo, my mistress, hip-hop.
So,